Man, the music just sounds so much better in this version. So, you ready for some anger? For some salt? Because it's happening. In fact, take a listen. Just listen to the difference in how good the opening sounds. Oh, it's so... Those 2 extra sound channels really make a big difference. It's so fucking good. What's this? 2 square channels and 1 sawtooth channel. It's 4. 3 extra sound tooth. Oh, sound tooth? What the fuck? It's 3 extra sound channels. So for the Japanese version, you get an extra 3 sound channels, a sawtooth and 2 square waves. So, I mean, that's pretty different compared to what it was like when I first started this game, like the American version. Not good, not as good. The Western version. Anyway, true story, I have 2 versions of this background, and neither of them fit. So we'll just go with this one. It's the closest match. Welcome to the stream. We're dispensing with a long intro because I want to try to actually fucking beat this game, and I'm here a little bit late. So, this is gonna be a tough stream. So, if I'm not totally mistaken, there's no name, and then... fucking... that laugh. And here we are again. Welcome back to hell. Welcome back to hell. No pressure. Anyway, I've studied how to do this. And I know how to do this now, kinda. And if we have time, I'll get to Killing Floor 2. We'll check out some of those weird maps. I don't know if the dude Cactus, if you're here, and you want to, host a server later, we might not ever get to it, but if you want to, you know, check out some of those weird maps tonight. No, I studied a couple speedruns, which maybe isn't the best method for discovering how to do stuff like this, but, I really need that. Aw, you skok. What a skok. Okay, so, Alucard is pretty vital, from what I understand here. Did I watch Castlevania on Netflix? That's exactly why I ended up streaming this. Watch part 1 of this, if you want to hear me talk about it. Bat, please. Alright, so I'm gonna be using Alucard quite a bit here. I believe I found a method for... This was a cheese I discovered, right? A little bit of a cheese. I can't really get through here. There we go. Alright, so only 5 hearts. It's not a lot. I'm gonna need more than that for this section. Have to farm a couple hearts, I think. Oh, wow. God damn, those things do so much damage. So for anyone who didn't watch the stream last time, this is one of the hardest levels in the game. I really struggled with it, and apparently, like, everyone fucking struggles with this level. So I'm not really feeling too bad about it. This is like a speedrunner's worst nightmare level too, because it's like a 5-minute level total. There's an auto-scroll section, there's 3 bosses. You're not gonna have a good time. But we're gonna make it work. Now, here's the benefit of not doing something in speedrun style. I get to collect hearts, which is gonna make my bat last longer. Okay. Alright, friend. Okay. This is Alucard, by the way, in case anyone didn't recognize him. Now, look at how much easier this fight is. It's still not that easy, but look how much easier it is compared to how I was doing it last time with Simon. Sorry, Trevor. Much better. That was a much better fight. Oh, fuck. Right. This isn't so good, though. Alright. Stop here for a second. These blocks are really fucking annoying. Alright. Good. Good, good, good. Spiders. Worse than the fucking Zelda 2 spiders, by far. Which I just watched the speedrun of from this year's GDQ. It was very... Damn it! It was very good. God damn it, you don't have enough hearts?! And just like that, it's over. Just like that, it's over. 3 deaths immediately. I can certainly do that better. But that's still like 3 minutes of my life I'll never get back. As was predicted before I started streaming, 3 hours of Castlevania, 0 hours of Killing Floor 2. 666 viewers on YouTube, huh? That's a good number. That's my lucky Castlevania number right there. Cock! For whoever missed the salt during ARMS last night, here it is. Yeah, because I wasn't very salty during the stream last night. Very useful, thank you. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Okay. You can't actually attack when you're Alucard and you're on stairs. So things like that can happen, what you just saw right there. And that's like the furthest thing from good. You don't want to get stuck on stairs in this game. And I get stuck on stairs a lot in this game. Yeah, maybe Trevor is best for stairs. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna get this. I think it's holy water, right? Oh, it's nothing. Alright, nothing is fine too. Anyway, it's weird. I'm no longer worried about the fucking bat enemy. Oh, if you're having internet problems, or if the stream is lagging, just hit refresh. You should be okay. Okay. See this is so easy as Alucard. Like, holy shit. Oh, come on, block! I really can't die on the next screen or this one, because if I go back to that area, I won't have enough hearts to do the transformation. Ah! I tried to jump and do the transformation! Now I can't even get up here. Love it. Love this game. Going again. So that spot, a good strategy I've learned is to do a transformation into the enemies. But yeah, that's exactly it. Oh, hey Joel. Yeah, I'm doing Alucard for this. This is apparently a really good strategy for the speedrun community. They use Alucard here, which I'm not sure I'm liking it very much. But I'm gonna make it happen. Every time Vinny swears I nut, you leave the stream right now. Oh fuck, I forgot to do the thing. Distracted. Okay, we'll go past the drip. Okay, here we go. Just do a safety bat here. It's like a safety strat, but with a bat. Okay. That's easier, and that saves hearts. Okay. So wait, how'd you do this level, Joel? Did you use Trevor or Alucard? Ugh. That wasn't a lot of fun. God damn it. Hang on, I wouldn't be able to see the answer now anyway. Do not have a lot of health. Better not prevent me from getting my chicken slime. Okay. Yeah, the falling bricks suck. But I watched a couple of speedruns, and they have a pretty precise Alucard strategy for this. Make a compilation of me dying on this level over and over again. That would be the longest death reel in Vinesauce history. Well, not really. That would be 1,001 unholy noises, I believe. There we go. Get that. Get that. Perfect. Okay, I don't have a lot of health, and the real problem is not the bat, but everything after the bat. Never mind, bat just gave me a fucking heart attack. Please no bricks on my face. Please no more bricks, okay. Wow, I got really lucky there. God damn it! I tried to do the bat transformation. Again, one of the strategies over there is you turn into a bat at the precise moment. Oh god. This is insane. I hate this part so much. Maybe I should just try to transform on the ground when I get over there. But yeah, look at this section. This section just plain fucking sucks. This is worse than any Zelda 2 moment with falling blocks. I don't want to be stuck in there. I might be able to bat from here, I don't know. Yeah, this is the part where you just pretty much... you're just fucked. And you should just go... you should just end it. Let's see, is there a way to... okay. I don't think one heart is enough to get up there. Nope, you need at least 2 hearts to do any kind of flying. Alright, we're doing this again. That would be a good Simon moment. Just to not get hit by that fucker. But yeah, that so far has been damage without fail. Yeah, it's a trial by fire, man. I mean, I did all the easy levels. Well, easier levels. They weren't exactly easy. I did all the easier levels, like... you know, a couple of days ago. It's weird, too, because I can play Zelda 2 fairly well. Not that great, but Zelda 2 is like my go-to hard NES game. A lot of these Castlevania games, though, just give me rickets. There we go. That's a good bat to have, that one. Yeah, Joel, I heard. I know. This is really not that. This game is kind of a little difficult in the middle, but the end isn't too bad from what I understand. So I'm really excited to just finish this fucking level. This is the one that trips up most people. But it is a great game still. Frustrating, but really, really worth your time. I love it. I think I like Castlevania 4 a little bit better, but I'm a little biased. That's my nostalgic Castlevania, along with 1 and Symphony. But if we're talking... oh, and Bloodlines, too. Bloodlines is hard as fucking balls, though. I watched a run of that. That did not look easy. Alright, full health. That's exactly what I want to see. Okay, how am I gonna approach this? Okay, we can do this. Nice. 20 hearts. It's really, really good. Okay, if I blow this, it's my own goddamn fault. 26 hearts now. So I can just, like, cheap fly my way all over the place. Bat strats. Perfect bat fight. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we fucking go. It's gonna be a block right there. Okay. Don't like getting hit on that section right there. It's not good. Oh, good prediction. That spider predicted my movement. Very, very good. How much damage do you birds do? Those birds do a lot of fucking damage. They don't fuck around. Alright, this is the beginning of a checkpoint, I believe, so even if I... or not yet, actually. I think we're gonna hit an auto-scroller soon, right? No, not yet. Get some fun Medusa challenges. Oh, eat a dick. Guess we're gonna go for Trevor here. Look at how long this level is, though. Seriously. This is the furthest I've made it, by the way. Oh God! I was on it for 2 seconds. No jumping. So that's a just zero jump policy section. I don't think I have enough hearts to really make it as Alucard. Unbelievable. Alright. Let's do it again. Yeah, the knockback does count as a jump. Who would have thought, right? Okay, at least I'm feeling pretty good about the beginning section of this level. That wasn't very cool, but that's okay. I need a bat from behind, please. No? I don't like front bats, they scare me. Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. Yeah. I just, again, it's such a weird thing that they would just plop this right in the middle of the game. This one insane level. You get knocked back if you crouch, yeah. As Alucard, you can prevent against that, though. As I've just discovered, by turning into a bat. So that's pretty useful. That's gonna be no, no damage there. Okay. There's supposed to be 2 slimes here. It's okay. we full health again. We're gonna have... there's the second slime. No, don't do that, Alucard. Don't try to go down the stairs. Okay, pretty decent hearts, good health. You can avoid this level if you don't go for Alucard. Oh, really? It's mandatory? Okay. Nice jape. Sick jape, bro. Come on. Get over here. Come on! Thank you. If you do this just right, yeah, it looks like you can make it over. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's too much damage. Fuck. Yeah, I don't have those birds mastered. I remember watching a speedrun where they fucking did a jump as Alucard and then turned into a bat, and the bat transformation killed the enemies. So... that's what I was basing that off of earlier. Okay, I do not have a lot of... Let's see. Yeah, no, this isn't good. I'm gonna have to do this as Trevor. Probably shitty whip Trevor, too. That's okay. It's okay. It's crazy. It's just, this level is insane. I need Alucard with a skateboard to do this. Nope, nope, don't slide onto the steps, please. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's fucked up. It's all fucked up. It's just crazy. I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna get it this time. And then I'm gonna get to the boss, and I'm gonna die. This is my prediction. Oh. Oh. There we go, there's back bat. Oh no. Oh, front bat, please! I didn't turn into a bat there, I should have. Front bat strikes again. So it's like, I know what I have to do, now I just have to execute it. Okay. Alucard. Captain Jean-Luc Alucard. Captain Jean-Luc... No, that doesn't work. Alucard? Like Captain Lou Albano, you go to hell before you die? Hello, potato. You're about to catch a very salty stream, I hope you're prepared. Rock! That hasn't happened yet. Do I have enough bat for this? I do. Wow. Wow. So here we go, again, with 0 lives. I don't have my full Alucard power. I guess I don't need that chicken. Now I do. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Come on. Go. Alright, at least there's this. This can help with the bat. Another one of those would be really nice. Are those slimes or cabbages? I think they're those fake cabbages that they do in Japan, where they put the green liquid in the clear liquid, and it turns into like a fake cabbage that they cut in half to put on a really tiny cheeseburger. You don't know about that? Good bat fight, good bat fight. One of these days I'm gonna go through that platform. I don't know why I did that again. Yeah. Yeah, that strategy is not working out for me, is it? I'm gonna have to get through that fucking Medusa head section with 0. Actually, wall meat? Hey, one up. Good to know. I'm not feeling very good about this right now, but this will be a practice run. No damage practice Medusa head section. Let's go. Double Medusa head. That was almost really bad. But yeah, Medusa head. Cool. Not a lot of health left. And they're gonna put a fucking spider here too. Is this the auto-scroller? Bet it is. It's gotta be perfect, that's all. I just can't take a single hit from any of the bosses or anything in this auto-scrolling section. Moist. That was a moist attempt. Okay. Getting better and better at this, though. I'm learning the skills required. So that way, next time I rent this game, I'll be able to beat it. Why did I stop? I don't know. Sometimes you just do things in video games that you can't explain. I guess I wanted to see if I could, like, whip that dude, and then I decided to not try to whip the dude, and that was a bad idea. But that's okay. We got this. Memories of Blockbuster. I just remember making my grandfather wait a long time for me while I was, figuring out what games to rent and not knowing. And, like, usually renting the games with swords or dinosaurs on the cover. And then I rented, Final Fantasy Adventure. And that was before I knew how to RPG. And I was like, I just want Zelda, why isn't this Zelda? And it wasn't Zelda. It was very different. Come on, go faster. There we go. Good job. Good job. See, I'm getting the first part down. Compare this to how I was doing, last weekend, or when did I stream this? Saturday? I don't remember. When did Castlevania TV show come out? That was it Saturday? But yeah, I'm doing this a little bit better each time. I believe it. I believe it. Friday. It was Friday. Excuse me. Scum. The scummiest skeleton. That was, like, that was my shit. The scummiest skeleton, that was my shit. Next to Clifford the Big Red Dog, that was my favorite childhood book. This is the worst bat fight. Very, very, very bad bat fight. But that's okay. That's okay. I just need to get past this part. See, I have it, like, timed out now, so if I don't get that one, there's a chance I'll end up screwing it up, so I have to do it exactly right each time. Okay. Alright, this is good. This is good. There it is! There it is, my friends! We did it! I did it. We all did it. You believing in me, your energy. Did it. You just have to be stupid fast. That's the real trick. You gotta be really quick with your jump and transformation. Okay, so now... I don't have enough health for this, and inevitably I'm gonna take some damage. Yes, Joel, that was really good advice you gave me. Fuck off. Alright, auto-scroller. Wonder if I should use Simon for this, or... Okay. Fuck that. Trevor it is. Also, if I keep saying Simon instead of Trevor, I'd like to apologize to the Belmont family. I could probably make this happen. I could probably make this happen with Trevor. This is... now it's just mental. Come on. Come on, just a little bit more. What an awful fucking level this is. What are the name of those wing bone thing angels? Do they have a name? Because I hate them. And I just want to call them by their proper name. Winged skeletons? Just winged skeletons or winged skeletons? They do so much damage, too. They do so much damage. It's not a hit I wanted to take. Skeleton wyverns. Skelecunts. Good enough. They're now skelecunts. Couldn't even attack from that spot. Yeah. Yeah. Don't do that. I wanted to throw an axe, and I got stuck on the fucking stairs. Can we stop making the fucking things happen? That's the point where they should stop happening. When you get to the top of the screen, you should be... they should just stop. But they keep coming! This is the one, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one he's waiting for. Sorry, I modify songs to fit my own purposes sometimes. Gonna be a pro at this level real soon. There's back bat. Double back bat. It's a good fortune. Good omen of things to come. Ah, yes, skelecunts. I didn't even need the chicken this time. That's another good omen. Oh, and the quick slime. You know how rare the quick slime is? I didn't want to lose that heart like that. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Alright? It's amazing how much of this game is memorization. Well, specifically this level. I mean, there were a couple levels I did Friday that were, you know, I had to memorize them and get through them really, really quickly and efficiently. But this one is absolutely like, you gotta memorize attack patterns. You gotta get lucky with a lot of things. You gotta get that shit. The chicken wing of good omen, of good fortune, is here. That trick is frame perfect. Are you serious? Look at the cross. Do we need this many? Do we need that many Medusa heads, though? I get the fucking cross and I lose it immediately? Come on! Did you see the Medusa head pattern I was getting, though? Holy fuck! Alucard! Too much damage. Just too much goddamn damage. I'm gonna have one life. So, I'm gonna have to do this perfect, or I'm gonna have one life to make this happen. An axe is definitely not as good as having that cross. If you could have the cross for that boss. There's 3 bosses, by the way. There's 3. Not 1, not 2, 3. I don't know what that was. Okay. Rip the run. I even got back bat. Double back bat. Of good fortune. I couldn't save the run. Right? Now I'm getting impatient. And it's just terrible. I would hang my head in shame if I didn't have to look at the screen to continue playing this Drek. Drek is Shrek's brother, in case you were wondering. Really? There's now... Gremlin, are you really just gonna jump around over there? We are on almost an hour of this level, yep. That's just today, too. I'm not doing save states. I know it's a little stubborn of me. I probably should, but I'm not going to. Go, just managed to avoid damage. Narrowly, okay. Happy about that chicken. Again, the chicken of good fortune. You have to make your own good fortune when you're playing this game. There is no such thing as good fortune chicken. But this would be a very empty victory if I did save states, so I have to do this. I have to be stubborn about this. I don't like when the bats get behind me. That's bad. That's bad. That was a bad bat. Very bad bat fight. That was almost me going through the floor. That was it. I was destined to go through the floor, but fate saved me. That makes no sense, but you know what I mean. Okay. Let's just, should I try the trick? That was a bullshit spider. There we go. Backup strat. Okay. I should have saved that for a whip. Yeah, son! First try. Fuck you, spider. That hitbox... Come on. Come the fuck on. That's okay, at least I have 3 lives. This'll be practice. I know it's gonna go really, really poorly, but It's practice. Oh. Come on, Spider, do not. Thank you, Spider. Spider was good that time. Probably want to speed through this area a little bit over here. You know what I mean? So I can get, like, this right here is just... Oh! Oh! I was gonna say, that area right there is a little safer than other areas, but not so much. Okay. This is the best I can do, huh? Alright. Here's the 3 bosses. Okay. Got a duck. Gotta memorize that I have to duck there. Right, got it. From whence thou came, Spider. I really need to find a way to minimize damage during this auto-scroller. Now you're probably... these boss fights I don't think I'm gonna want to do as Alucard. That's cool. How much damage do you do? Why do they do so much damage? Why do they do so much damage? I'm damaged. Yeah, minimize damage. That's unbelievable. I wasn't looking at the dude. I was looking at the other side. I don't know what I was doing there. And I remember now that I can't go up here too quickly. Because the spear dude appears. Just endless winged skeletons. Just here. Here to make my life difficult. I may have just found like a slight cheap out strategy here. Nope, still taking damage. Doesn't matter. This is it. Yeah, this is it. 0 lives, 3 hearts, 3 health. And immediately dead. Get the meat. There's meat over there? I didn't know there was meat over there. Stay in the corners. So there's meat on the auto-scroller? Or behind the mummies? Wait, why did I change? I'm starting to make, like, really stupid mistakes now. Missed the heart. Just fucking so aggravated about what just happened there that I'm actually really making some dumb mistakes. Like that right there. Oh, God. If I do the next sections right, I can have enough- I probably have enough hearts to actually get past where I need to get past, I don't know. Actually, I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, that's really all I needed it for here. There's a refresher over here, some extra hearts. So, I'm good. Yeah, it's fine. I just need to do the bat fight correctly and not get thrown into a pit or take too much damage or some other form of japery that the bats may have that I've yet to see. But yeah, this should be enough hearts to get past the part I need to get past. I don't have the 3 fireballs, but that's okay. Darren, are you really telling me to press F1? How long have I been streaming, and you're telling me to press F1? Face the right way, Alucard. All things considered, that wasn't terrible. Skeleton was pissed. Get ready for it. Spider Bowl 2015. And now, welcome back to the Bone Zone. That's the- you do not want to die on that screen. You do not want to die on that screen. That's it. Gotta do it all again. Very highly considered just falling in the pit. But you go to hell before you die. So you know what? Let's just do that. No, 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 no. It's no longer salt, it's just despair. With apologies to Killing Floor 2 fans, I will continue doing this level. Okay, one back bat, double back bat. I can't ignore that omen. That's a good omen! I can't ignore that! However, I am going to pause the game for just one moment, okay? Alright, I'm back. I just had to cry a little bit off camera. Joke's on you. I'm not even on camera. Maybe I can tell you what I cooked tonight. Maybe that'll make me feel good. So, flat iron steak with a really interesting chili sauce. It's like chili butter on the steak. And like Parmesan potatoes roasted in the oven. It was really good. That's it. Food chat over. Good thing I told you all that instead of paying attention, because then I just lost all that health. So yeah, I'm happy I discussed that with you. Really good. Steak well done. No. God, Gordon Ramsay would teleport into my house and flay me with a fucking spoon. No, steak for me is either medium rare or medium. Vinny, where do you get your foodstuffs? A couple places. Well, I'm still doing Blue Apron. I mean Red Bib. But I get my food at, Trader Joe's from time to time, and also just, like, Stop and Shop. Any random supermarket. But Trader Joe's has really good vegetables, and, their chicken is better, too. I noticed the difference, like, it's... I don't know, it's just better. It just tastes good. See, now, if you just do this section fast and with some level of confidence, and then you pull off the one frame double crow kill, then you can feel good about yourself before you go to bed at night. How often do you cook wall meat? Whenever I can find it, man. As long as it's not rotten. The Belmonts don't seem to mind, though, but they're used to it by now. How did you learn to make food? Well, I knew how to cook some shit. I wanted to take up, like, a new hobby. And, I have, like, a little bit of an interest in it. I always liked cooking. I just was garbage at it. And then Blue Apron really, really helped, actually. I'm not even kidding. Like, it helped me learn how to cook. And no, this is not a paid promotion. I don't give a fuck if you get it or not. It's not for everyone. But it was a really good choice for me. And I needed to start eating healthier too, because I was eating like raw sewage. Just because it was quick. And also watching cooking videos online too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Gordon Ramsay, like some of his cooking videos actually have helped me. Even simple stuff like scrambled eggs. And it made me not want to settle for really cheap shit. That's the other thing Gordon Ramsay did. Like, I know it's kind of... probably a bit cliche. But, genuinely, like, seeing him get angry about, like, frozen! Disgusting food made me not want to do frozen disgusting food. Immediate death. But it is a good hobby to pick up, and it's definitely cheered me up a lot too. Believe it or not. Put on some videos. Watch some stuff. Get my head, clear my head a little bit, and just enjoy cooking. Did you see that? What the fuck? Wow. Alright, this is the best shot. Oh, this is good. This is a good cheap out strat. Okay, next. Come on. Come on, just a little bit more, a little bit more. At least these two aren't that difficult. I don't even know what to expect for the third one. I'm really... Uh-oh. Oh, it's Satan. Oh, Satan can go through walls. Yes! Finally, this fucking level is done! Yes! I thought that ghost was gonna kill me. Oh, God. Hey, I did it on one life, too. Wow. And now the rest of the game. Some of that classic music. And now I'm just getting harassed by bats. So this looks familiar if you're a Castlevania 1 fan. We finally enter the castle. But yeah, the rest of the game shouldn't be as hard as what I just experienced. But then again, who knows? Oh my god, the knife is such bullshit. I hate the knife. You gotta be careful what fucking sub-weapons you pick up. God damn. Well, now I'm well and truly prepared for the castle, at least. Though I'm gonna have a tough time at first, I'd imagine. Thank you. Y'all got any wall meat? Nice. The wall meat is not boneless, Desert. Don't start. You saw the bone. Ow. Holy water, not really a holy water fan either. I'd rather go for the axe, but it was just there. I just took it. Double holy water. Double axe would have been much more useful. But I think I can make this work. Oh, double cross would have been so nice. But yeah, I can't not get cross. Ah! God damn, this game is fucking trolly. Jesus. Oh, hey, Death. Can't stop time on Death. Alright, so I'm gonna stick with cross this time. I'm gonna go for double cross. Two cross. This time, I gotta be really careful about picking stuff up. $26 should be enough, I think. Just in case. I'm not gonna take any risks here. Alright, now I have 20, but I have 2 crosses. It's still gonna be tough. I don't think it's gonna be enough, but let's see what happens. Too much damage taken. That's how you do it, but still too much damage. Cross doesn't work? Damn it! Stay on the right? Okay. Again, just don't want to take any risks. Can't really fucking kill some of these fucking really stupid. That death guy's a real jerk. Anyway, this is my last chance before I have to do this level again, so wish me luck. Here we go. I wasn't standing in the right spot. And thus, I got bean-boozled by a fucking sickle. So yeah, this form of death is immune to sub-weapons, and I am not immune to death. Okay. Give me just a second. Well, that's a shame. But now I have to do all this to get back there. Castlevania. Castlevania, please. This shouldn't be called Castlevania 3 so much as it should be called Castlevania, please. I'm not gonna have a whole lot of room to work with to defeat this dude, huh? So just spam. Spam. Spam it is. No, I will get it. I will get it. I'm not worried about getting it. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of when. It's so close to the end of the game. This is what happens when a good Castlevania TV show comes on the air. I have to play it. And I think it happened the same exact way for Joel, too. But yeah, the level itself isn't as bad, like Zito said in chat. It's really not as bad as the previous one. Despite a particularly cheesy spider. Would you eat cheesy spiders from Domino's? Like, say it was their cheapest option, and people said it was delicious. But you get a recommendation from your best friend, if you know, if you have one. And they're like, listen, you gotta get the cheesy spiders. They're unbelievably good. I'd probably still not do it. I don't think I'd ever really... No, I'm good. Honey bunches of tarantula. Mmm. Delicious. What about cheesy peony? Would you eat that? Also, are you aware, chat, of the Spider Island? Where it just spiders have taken over? Humans are not the dominant species on Spider Island. Maybe that's not what it's called specifically, but... But yeah, they won. The spiders won. Okay, I just... As long as I get to this screen, I'm happy. There's no way I'm gonna be able to take death without taking a hit. But, again, it's practice. Vinny, statistically a member of chat is a spider. I prepared for this contingency. So I'm emitting a very, very high frequency pulse through my stream so that any spiders will eventually suffer a slow and painful death. But no, statistically, someone has a spider on their wall that's using one of its 13 or 14 eyes to actually watch the stream. So it's probably real, yeah. It could be you. Could be me. Could be you. Could be me. Oh, that's a fucking close one right there. Got a little greedy. I wanted those extra hearts. I just wish death wouldn't, like, go all over the place. Like, stay in one fucking spot, man. Be consistent. Alright, here we go. Oh, it can go, it can loop. Four damage per sickle? Per fucking sickle? I think I have another strategy here, at least, which is to say that I'm gonna probably die from trying it. But the strategy is to just try my best to avoid as much of death's shit as possible. And let the crosses do the damage. And I'm just gonna focus on avoiding sickles. Right. What were they thinking? Little angry video game friend in there for you. No, I'll tell you the definition of insanity. Simon's Quest. Simon's Questicles, I call it. Simon's Quest is simply... it's just confusing. It's a very confusing game. It's cryptic. It's kind of tedious. It's got that day-night cycle with the message. Fuck that message. Takes up so much time. But yeah, this level is fairly doable. As long as you don't do stupid things like I was doing before. That's stupid things. That's stupid things. Okay, so half health death. Oh man, this game. I didn't know about the Japanese version having worse loading screens of Simon's Quest. We'll just start here. Land on death. Wow, that was a really good death. Come on, you junkies bastard. You junkies fucking bastard! Nice. Nice. Fuck yeah. Kinda don't know what to expect here. Nice troll. What are you doing? Don't do that. Don't know why I just did that. Also, let me just point out, this is still easier than fucking Castlevania Adventure on the Game Boy, in my estimation. They just keep coming and they don't stop coming. They just keep coming and they don't stop coming. You're joking, right? This is a joke level? This is like a ROM hack version of this, right? To troll me? It's really easy to get overwhelmed. Like, I started out kinda strong, and then just got trolled by fucking gremlins. That's a fun section. Guess you need the axe for that stuff. Oh! Give us another one. Alright, speed right through that shit. So what manner of torture is this? What have I done in a past life to deserve this game? I was really hoping that that previous level before the death level was gonna be the one that I was gonna have the most trouble with, but it looks like we've got this going now too. People expecting Killing Floor 2, this might not happen. And now it's just insane. I'm really gonna try to finish this at a reasonable time, like in the next half hour. And maybe I can do a little bit of Killing Floor 2, because there's some really good maps that I wanted to show off. And Cactus has them on his server. I don't even know if Cactus is around tonight, but we'll try. Cock! I'm good. Oh, I love video games. Could someone slow that footage down? I need an expert team to analyze that footage. Some pro hitboxes here in Castlevania III. That's probably... That's probably gonna be... one of those moments that's gonna happen quite a bit more. You just can't get too close to it. It's got some really nice invisible fucking kill frames. Kill boxes. I wouldn't even call them hit boxes, I'd call them kill boxes. See, now that's a fun screen. Dudes behind you, dudes in front of you. What's that? Oh, you want to kill the dudes in, behind you? No, nope. Can't do that. Sorry. Sorry. Can't let you do that, Snake. Let's see what Alucard can bring to this party, aside from missing a very important heart. I only have a little bit of health left, or hearts, only a couple hearts. I wonder if that's just damage that the game is like, no, you've got to take this damage, enjoy. Yeah, bat mode is pretty fucking necessary there. Dear God. Alright. Please don't suck. Please don't suck. I'm actually not talking to myself. I'm talking about please don't suck the next part of this level. No. Oh, I remember this level now from the speedrun I watched. Yeah, it's a little fucked up, but it's not too bad, I guess. I'm not going for any of that stuff. It's probably good, but... Anyway, get used to seeing this, because... whatever boss I have to defeat next, I'm probably not going to be able to make that happen. Okay. fine. It's fine. Not a bad auto-scroller. Could be worse. Could be worse. Nope. This is Alucard. See that bird? What's gonna try to happen? This bird's gonna... Yeah, bird. Yeah, dog. Oh, another Medusa section. Fuck yeah! Are we... I have to fight myself? I tried... I jumped the wrong way, guys. I don't know if you could see that. I jumped the wrong way. Hang on, I'm reading about some cheese. What's the cheese here for this fight? Hitting him, then rapidly switching characters and so on. Okay. Oh, this is gonna take a little while, but man, it's so worth it. I don't want to do this level again. So like this? Ah! I'm gonna have to do the level again. I was too close to it. You gotta switch immediately on Alucard. Okay. Doesn't matter. Gotta do the whole level again. Eat a dick. All of us have to eat the dick. Not a single dick shall be left uneaten by the end of this stream. No dicks left behind. 2017. Alright, that was 0 damage. Pretty happy about that. Hopefully we don't get any, cheesy deaths here. No Parmesan. Let's just... Oh my god. Oh my god, why did I just do that? I mean, I'm lucky it worked out, but holy fuck. If only I got fucking a little bit better at being cheesy with Shadow Trevor, I could have done this. We would have been on the next level by now. It's okay. Vinny's resolve is tested. This is gonna happen. I'm just lucky this game isn't that much longer. Thinking maybe I should fly over. I'm gonna fly over. Okay. Now I need to just figure out how to bat form here properly, so I land. Wow, that's a cool early bone pillar. That bone pillar did not fire that early last time. And then I just gotta tank damage. Yeah, just tank damage, basically. I just need to cheese my way to the next screen. So then I'll get plenty of chances to go for the boss, and we can do this. We can make this happen. I know the cheese strat now. I'm feeling like I can do this. Alright, the auto-scroller. Forgot about the auto-scroller. This is the part that takes the longest, isn't it? I likes me some video. My name is Finley and I likes to fight. Sorry. Yeah, just losing my mind a little bit. I wonder if this series would have been as successful if they called it Religious Adventures. You reckon? Because, I mean, it's not really, you know, like Zelda, like medieval fantasy. That's cool. Just immediately appear over there and do that. Yeah. I did this flawlessly the first time through, and now I can't help but take damage. I don't even trust myself. Okay, here's the checkpoint. Which I will undoubtedly perish at. Let's hope them cheese strats, you know, work out. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, so I have the whip. Kind of fucked that up already. So go to Alucard, go to Alucard immediately. Gotta get a little closer than that. Something like this, right? Wow, this really is cheesy. I got this. I got this. I get 2 hits in before I have to transfer. Cheap him out. Gotta cheap him out. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, this is bad. One more hit and I'm dead. Oh no. Thank you, Satan. Lord Satan hath giveth. Those birds do more than a skeleton hitting me with a whip. I'm just gonna take the death here. Start level immediately half health. That's the power of birds. Amazing. And that's some really intense slowdown. Okay. Okay, just have to wait. I just have to wait a while. Just have to stay a while and listen. I tried to jump. Couldn't jump! Didn't get the memo that you can't jump there. I thought I could wait on the next platform over. I'm really, really smart. Oh, that helps. Am I? Yep. Hiya! I'm angry at this video game. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good death. Yeah. Yeah, birds. Yeah. I think maybe they overloaded this screen with too much stuff. And instead of scaling it back, they were like, no, more. More Medusa heads. God forbid, I went an inch lower than the screen was. Alright. Just fucking eat a dick. I hurt myself today. So how about that new 9 Inch Nails song? Not bad, huh? Kind of reminds me of With Teeth era 9 Inch Nails, and then you get a little bit of the earlier stuff in there too. It's like Pretty Hate Machine meets With Teeth. Or specifically Hand That Feeds. Pretty good. Of course, Chromatic. I knew you would like it. But I liked it too. I also saw the video of, the 9 Inch Nails. I can't believe... on Twin Peaks. Yep, they did a whole song on the show Twin Peaks, the new season. So yeah, you just want to continue going this way. Really. You don't want to go anywhere near the top of the screen again. finally finished the Final Fantasy VII speed run. It was a good one. It was a really, really good one. That was just pure luck. I should clarify for anyone who hasn't been watching the streams lately. I've been watching one. I wasn't, it was the 8-hour one. And, it was really good. Really entertaining. Couldn't believe some of the fucking... just the strategies for overcoming bosses. With shitty levels. Blows my fucking mind. So, everyone get up and do some squats. I hate that death noise so much now. Like, I'm conditioned to feel intense sadness and anger every time I hear that death sound. Oh look, wall meat. Castlevania is so hard, they don't even want you to see where the health is. Like, they're like, oh, is our game too easy? I don't know. You know, I think we should hide that meat. Drac. 0 lives, and I'm going for Dracula. With holy water, no less. Come on, I need that to be a cross. Alright. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is an ambitious boss for an NES game, and I'm dead. But that's exactly why the game is fucking up there. Freezing and stuff. It's too ambitious. What sub-weapon should I be using for that? Maybe the axe? Maybe I should try to hold on to the axe the whole time? Cross or water? It's gotta be the cross. Alright, I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can just use the cross well. Oh. Well, there it is. And some nice wall meat should restore my health to full. Holy water is broken. Try the holy water then. I like the sound of that. I feel it. I feel it in my plums. But yeah, now I have to do this with holy water. The axe is for the second and third form. First is whip while you dodge. Enemy is going to be on a higher plane and harder to hit. Oh, okay. So then I think I'm getting trolled with the holy water. I probably should have attempted to keep the axe. But here we are. I'm not gonna even try to fuck with the holy water. I'm gonna go for axe. Or cross. Cross. I need double cross would have been nice for this. But I'm not gonna be a dopey asshole this time. I'm actually gonna try to dodge. That was a fucking close one. This is, yeah. Yeah, the axe would come in really fucking handy right about now. It's got multiple hitboxes for every face, too. Big flame is always underneath you. I don't know how you don't see it. I see it, I just don't react. This is my first time going at this boss, you know, I need a little time to digest it. And that's just me being a dumbass. I can't get out of there. Just a little bit better, but still taking too much damage on the first form. That's cool. Just jump right into the faces. That's fun. Yeah, the cross isn't as good on this fight as you'd want it to, as you'd imagine it would be. Awesome. Awesome. Really, doing some boneheaded things here. Okay, here we go. Final attempt. This will end in victory. Victory. Nope. No, it won't. I like how birds do more damage than Dracula. Dumbass. Dumbass. You have such limited mobility in this game. It's not gonna happen this time. I'm gonna have to bring the axe with me, and I'm gonna have to learn how to do Dracula Phase 1. And there's the goo. If I can keep the axe, I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it'll be better or worse. It might be worse. But let's see what happens. Lead the fire pillars so you have more room to dodge. Yeah, I kind of figured that. I also figured that the fight was gonna go really slow if I kept leading every single fire pillar, but you have to. You kinda have to if you want to just not die. Yeah, Medusa ahead, that's right. I don't know how you're thinking, girl. Okay. That is a cool bat. Again, the bat's body does more damage than Dracula's fire. They should just, yeah, Dracula should just be throwing bats at me. And there goes the axe. And we're going back to the beginning. Alright, great. Deepest apologies to anyone expecting Killing Floor 2, that's not happening. Cheese that area with Alucard. I guess I was just trying to save hearts there, but I might have to. I'll get you Killing Floor 2 tomorrow. Hang on. Let me just remove it from the title so people expect it. Part of me wants to apologize, but another part of me feels like, what difference would it make? You know, it's just a video game. I'll get to it when I get to it. So, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I just didn't realize how much of this game was left. And it was a substantial amount. And a lot of dying. Lots of dying. Didn't take that into account. This is Killing Floor 2. The floor is literally killing me. Alright, that is not enough. I don't like that amount of health I have. Alright. Let's wait for that. Pretty decent amount of meat. There's a boner up here I could have killed with my axe, too. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Alright, I mean... if the axe works really well, this could be the run. But I doubt it. I doubt it's gonna work that well. It's not gonna compensate for lack of skill. Sorry, Cross. Okay, so Dracula. Why on top of me, Drac? Why you gotta do that? Just like right on top of me like that. That's so awesome. Never mind the axe. There's no secret room in the ceiling filled with items in this one, I would imagine. You're thinking Symphony of the Night. Please don't do that. Great, just walk into the fire there. I'm beginning to think that I hate this fight. So is there a method for not having Dracula fucking appear in you? And that's only form 2. There's another form after all that. Stop that. Don't do that. That's not fair. Come on, that's just cheese, Dracula, come on. Sure, I cheesed Trevor, Shadow Trevor, but come on, give me a break, man. Give me a break. Can't get it over the flame in time. Now I'm trapped. I'm sorry, but this fight is kind of fucking awful. I guess I have to just not go all the way to one side, right? I think I got it, finally. I finally figured it out, and it's too late. Guess we're going again. You have to go through Dracula a couple of times. This is what I've learned. Come on, no, don't do that again. You have to take the damage there. It seems like... Well, if I don't go into the corner, I take damage, but if I go into the corner, I take damage. That's it seems like it's guaranteed damage. If you crouch, the goo won't hurt you. Is this true? Or is this Japes? Fly? Oh, right. It's a little cheesy, don't you think? But yeah, I'll fly next time. It's a good idea. See, I wasn't even thinking about cheese strats. But, there you go. Man, I love playing games like this. Oh, it just makes my night so much better. Cool bat. That's a new position for that bat. New and innovative position for bat. Triple bat, 3 bat on the screen at the same time. Oh, that's guaranteed. Oh, that's cool. I want to get off the ride. Get me off Dracula's wild ride, please. Okay. At least I didn't get hit by that boner that time. Thank God the level is short. Alright, let's try it. It's gonna be a little harder without the cross. You have just enough time to go through him. See that? Oh, no, that's not good. Why would I do that? Why would I touch the flame after it's gone? I'm not getting the damage in quick enough. Awesome. That's not what they tell me in vampire hunting college. They didn't tell me about this. They didn't prepare me for this. Just need one more axe to the face. Or that. That's good. Let's waste all those axes real quick. I mean, yeah, just by nature of what this weapon is, it's better for this fight. Alucard, you're up. Oh shit. What the fuck? How'd that work? Oh no. I think I have to be up on those platforms, huh? I gotta be on the left side. I couldn't I had no bat. I had no hearts for bat. I had 0 hearts, so I could no longer bat. I gotta spam some more bats, but I gotta be on the left side when I defeat, the second form. This is it. Keep hitting the candles with the cross to get triple cross, really? Oh my god, I think... yes. So I just keep hitting the cross one. Wait, that's not happening. Every 10 enemies or candles you hit gives you the thing. So I have to hit 10 candles with the cross to get the double. I see. I see what you mean. Alright, let's do it. Let me get it. I'm gonna get double cross. I'm not gonna get triple. Because that's just gonna take forever. But double I can make happen. There we go. Awesome. That's gonna help tremendously. I'll just take my first damage here and not do any of the cool things I learned how to do. I'm amazing at this, aren't I? Alright. That made life a little easier. Sprite limit reached. Damn, that does a lot of damage. That juice does too much damage. Brain juice. Hey, wait a minute. What? 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 Morty! What was, so yeah, that was fun. What was going on there? I thought the fucking platforms just stayed consistent, but no, they turn into different floating platforms. This is it. I got it this time. Last life. There's no way I'm fucking this up. Droops the Beetle and Bard says, policemen from GTA 3 are more competent than you. Those are fighting words. Let me see your run. Do a live stream of Castlevania 3, I'll watch the whole thing. Son. I'll watch it. I swear. I probably won't watch it. Full health in the second phase. I just, you know, my worst enemy is the level itself. You realize that. Now I just have to worry about not falling to my death under the level. Everything else, no problem. You could have beaten the game in one stream with Sypha. Really? That was nice and cheesy. Dangerously cheesy. I don't know, I just really wanted to do an Alucard run. I like Cheese Bat. Go. Okay, this isn't too bad if I just stay the course. Those platforms are taking an awfully long time. This is it. Done. Castlevania 3 is now beaten. Double cross, man. You just need that fucking double cross. I probably... After I learned the pattern, it was totally fine. But man... Jesus Christ, this game. And no, I didn't do everything. Someone said, did you do everything? Nope. There's still... other characters, other paths, but I am good. I am definitely done with Castlevania 3. Thank you, Castlevania 3 show. Both Ralph and Alucard won the battle. Wait a minute, Ralph? What do you mean, Ralph? Oh, this is the Japanese version translation. Although he had been raised... To be evil, Alucard had killed his own father. He stands in shock as Ralph thinks of his future, and so the Belmont family became legend. Because this is technically the first one. Ralph Belmondo. He's a member of the of the Bluemond family. Seriously, this is an amazing game, and it's a little bit more user-friendly. I feel like it's a great game, but it's just hard as balls, and it takes a lot of memorization, a lot of split-second skills, a lot of memorization, more memorization, and just memorizing where enemies are and their patterns and everything like that. But you can see, once I got the Dracula fight, once I figured it out, and I took my time with it, and I got a pretty good pattern at the end for second phase, Double Cross sped it up. Definitely. Double Cross is amazing for a fight like that. And Triple Cross would have made it a joke. But even with one cross, it's still very doable. It just would take a long time. Thank you very much for playing. And yet somehow I still feel a little dead on the inside. Thanks, Konami. Was that 3 hours on like the last 3 or 4 levels? Lament of Innocence is the first game chronologically. That's right. Oh fuck, I forgot about that. Let's see, Castlevania timeline. Leon Belmont was 1094 AD. So yeah, Leon was the first. And then Castlevania III, so that's Trevor. And then Christopher Belmont is the 1576. Simon Belmont is 1691. Just Belmont is 1748. And then Richter is 1797. So every 100 years, Dracula comes back, but that doesn't stop him from throwing a new Belmont in every now and then. From what I remember, Iga said that he regrets the timeline because internally he developed a timeline for Symphony of the Night just to like get the facts and story straight. And then they released it just on a whim, and it ended up turning into kind of a bad decision because then they ran out of time periods to put Belmont. And they were like, when Lords of Shadow came up, they had to do an alternate dimension, an alternate timeline. Did I ever play Lament of Innocence? I have it. I only played a little bit of it. And Sword of Darkness, I played a little bit of. Does he regret it as much as you regret this? I don't regret this. You know what? I'm happy because now I can finally say I did it. This is one of those games that I always wanted to complete, but I was intimidated by it. I knew this was going to be a pain in the ass. I didn't realize how much of a pain in the ass it was going to be, but I think it was absolutely worth the effort, the salt and everything else. I am now a Belmont master. Yet something tells me if I started the game over, I would die like 75% as much. A master. But yeah, that's about it. That's yeah, and I did it with no save states. I feel good. It's like a collective total of 5.5 to 6 hours of gameplay of pain and torment and death. But I'm happy I did it. I feel better for the experience. I think if I ever do another classic Castlevania, it would probably be something like Castlevania IV. I don't think I would do Bloodlines because I'd be a little intimidated by that one, but I'd probably do Rondo of Blood. So that could be cool. But for now, let's just Let me just enjoy my life for a short time. And not play a Castlevania game for a little bit. And instead, let's do New Game Plus. Yeah, take damage on the first zombie. I think this is the second quest. Super Belmond 64, you know it's coming. I can't wait for it. I low-key think like Castlevania 64 is the best game in the series, and this is undebatable fact. No, but seriously, I'm starting the game with Alucard. I just wanted to hear the music, guys. Don't chastise. But this game does have a lot of replayability, because you go through it with Alucard, and it's kind of Aluhard. I'm sorry. But then there's Grant, and then there's Sypha. So you kind of want to go through the game with all the characters, just for completion's sake. And it's just a fun game with good music. See, there's the first death. As you know. Alright, let's take a look at the art. So, Killing Floor 2 will be, I think, tomorrow. I might be able to sneak a stream of it in. Tomorrow night, I got a lot of stuff going on, so I might do an early stream tomorrow of Killing Floor 2, like something like 3 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys have any interest in some Killing Floor 2, you might want to tune in tomorrow around that time. And we will check out those maps. And that means, what the fuck is your name again? What's your name? The dude, Clown? No, it's not Clown. It's, Cactus. Cactus, if you want to, get some stuff going tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, let me know if you can do that. Email me. That would be cool. So, Mr. Dr. Cactus. Oh, okay. So let me know, Cactus. Let me know if you're going to be around that time. Does anybody have any questions? Will you stream the Splatfest? Probably, maybe. I don't know. Will you ever re-upload your Le Fantabulous game stream with sound? If I upload it to YouTube, they'll just take it down again. Tomorrow I can't do Splatfest. Maybe Saturday, but I can't do it tomorrow. I don't know if I even have Fantabulous game with audio. So. Oh, there you are, Mr. Dr. Cactus. I won't be able to play due to work, but I can give you the IP and password. Oh, man, I'm sorry. That sucks. When Reno on Bandcamp? I don't know. I haven't thought about that. Soon? What's your schedule for next week? Busy. I have some stuff to do. I have some incentives from last year that I have to complete, but I do plan on streaming next week. Hopefully as much as I can. I might have to take a day or two off to do some editing. GTA? Probably not anytime soon, but I could always come back. Do you know any Twitch admin who can help me retrieve a lost account? I don't know if I have that power. No. What do you want to do when you grow up? I want to suffocate in space. Mario and Luigi, when the remake comes out on the 3DS, I'll play it. Can you do an 8-hour stream of potato eating SMR? ASMR. I can't even do an 8-hour stream of Zelda Breath of the Wild. The farthest I've got was 7.5 hours. Are you ready for the charity stream? No, I am not. I never am. Are you having an existential crisis? Not at this very moment, but yes. In general, yes. Can you sing a Soundgarden song in tribute? I can't sing anywhere near Chris Cornell. Edmund McMillan's new game. Sure, I'll check it out. Probably won't go through the whole game, but don't read this. Too late. Will you play Supra Mayro 64 when it comes out? I will. Pikmin 3DS demo? Nah, not really. When did this become a Q&A session? About 5 minutes ago. What about the droid attacks on the Wookiees? Well, what about the younglings? Banana hammocks? A+. Preferred Monster Hunter weapon. Switch Axe. Consider playing another NES game like Mario 3. Check my Full Sauce channel. I think I have a Mario 3 stream on there. Same for Mario 2 and Mario 1. But yeah, I'd love to do more NES stuff. They're fucking some of the games I grew up with. I love them. Kid Icarus, perhaps. And Portrait of Ruin. Yes, I've played Portrait of Ruin years ago. I love it. I considered streaming it. I might stream it at some point in the next year. How many types of cheese can you name off the top of your head?
To negotiate the bending of some...
Anyway, I'm afraid we're fresh out of red lessons, huh?
Never mind. How are you on Tilsit?
Never the...
Fine. Camembert?
Ah, we do have some camembert.
You do. Excellent.
It's a bit runny, sir.
Oh, I like it, Runny.
Oh!
Do have some cheese, do you?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I thought you were referring to me.
Danish Finbo.
No.
Czechoslovakian sheep's milk cheese.
No.
Venezuelan beaver cheese.
Not today, sir, no.
Well, let's keep it simple. How about cheddar?
Well, I'm afraid we don't get much call for it round these parts, sir.
It's the single most popular cheese in the world.
Can I just watch Monty Python? Like, you can listen to me watch Monty Python. I'll chuckle. I'll just do that for 2 hours. I'll watch the sketch. I won't show you because I don't want to, like, infringe. And that'll be the whole stream. Sounds good, right? Okay. I think that's about it. Really. Anyway, it's now 2:30, which means it's time for art. As you know, that's the art time. It's not. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your patience with watching Castlevania 3. It really is a fun game. I love it, but it's just frustrating beyond belief, and rewarding as all hell when you finally complete the levels, though. So I recommend you try it yourself and subject yourself to some frustration. It'll build character. But yeah, here's the art. This one is from Fumeshi, and this is based on Arrested Development mixed with ARMS. From Banana, here's a sponge. From Deeds, here's Salt Cart, which is every Mario Kart stream, as you know. Fuck, I can't stop saying "as you know," and every time I say it, I can't help but think of Dustin Diamond pulling his mushroom cock out of someone. It's a long story. I'm not going to get into it. From Artfolio Software, Vinesauce for Hope, helping others, playing everything. Thank you for this. Here's a meme from Drafor ZX. He protect, he attack, but most importantly, he quack. These memes these days, you kids and your damn memes. From I'm Bad at Arts. Here's a couple shrooms. That's pretty cool. It's actually really well done. From Kyle. Lubibi and Margio. All right. They're making out? No, they're not. They're just touching tongues. It's fine. What's that, Vin? You don't know about Haruhi? Haruhi? No, I don't. Do you? Is that why you're correcting me on my pronunciation? This one's from Naughty Sausage. Okay. It's a very simple piece of art from Hoshi. Well, it's just kind of a modification from Hoshi-kun. That's a PCRF shroom, and that is really cool. Really large, too. Big shroom. From ZX Spriter. Being a sponge fucking sucks. I know, man. From Mid-Hinge. I can relate to Sponge sometimes. Mid-Hinge made a Vinesauce and a Sponge Flower. From Espercat. My voice is really, really getting nice and shitty tonight, huh? You are tearing me apart, Lisa! Basically. From Smooshio. What hell have thou wrought? You burn Dracula's wife and you get art like this. Also, I hope those colors weren't flashing that quickly. I just don't know. From Lemon Line. Help me, Jorgel. Binyot can't pass Castlevania 3. I like how we're just naked faces. Dear God. You do good faces. This one's from Danny Mink. Front, back, protect. Front, back, also attack. Oh my God. This meme is really getting out of control now. Here's one from Ethless. Front, bat, back, Vinny sucks. Not much of a surprise there. From Linkstar. Here's some charity stream art. That's really, really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for making this. Again, the charity stream is just a little over a week away. So, Got Us Up made this. I love the salt. No, really, that's why I play ARMS and Puyo and Mario Kart. From There Was an Attempt. Please read. Okay, I read. Please tell me what you honestly think is the end of the me reading this. You know, keep working. It's a good start. Please read. I like that people are using the Buru to tell messages. You just email me, you know. But if you're gonna, you know, do a message, keep it like short. But yeah, just, you know, good luck and keep making more art and don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it and stuff like that. From My Name is Julia. Life Lessons with Vin. That's right. That was from my stream yesterday. I wanted to make sure the troublemaker baby buggers. Making biker babies. Troublemaker biker babies get the advice they deserve. From Kasumi. Yeah, haha, you found me. I want to find a Korok in my drawer. That's really good art. From Pork Trick. Castlevania plus Killing Floor 2 equals 3 spoopy for me. 5 me. Vampire Clowns. Well, unfortunately, that didn't quite happen tonight. From Spo Tulip. You getting beat by that last level so many times. That level so many times reminded me of Trevor Belmont in the show got hit in the balls a lot. Oh, that's true, yeah. I like when Trevor tried to kick... Here's a spoiler for the show briefly. Tried to kick Alucard in the balls. And Alucard was like, that won't work. Take that. Keep that shit in the bar. From Torgato. That's the sauce. Yeah, look at that shroom. From Brute My Foot. This is, what have you done to Scoot? What have you done to our friend? This is the one true form of Scoot, and I really like that. Don't get too swole. You turn into that. From Wallamations, start milking. This better not be a porn game. From The Fuck is a Vinesauce, too salty for Bjorn. Of course. Bjorn. These names. From Vader Later, no more hearts, can't bat. I think I did say that, didn't I? From Most 42, here's Wall Chicken. Most 42 has a very good penchant for taking the things I say very literally and just drawing them. From Rabid Rodent, he thinks it's kind of funny. He thinks it's kind of sad. The streams in which he's dying are the best he's ever had. That's pretty fucking perfect. Wow. It's exactly perfect. It's beautiful. Jeez, I'm impressed. From Peanut Pupper, Ralph Blumondo. Yeah. From Noxious Pyrope. Is this kind of based on that walking simulator I played the other night? It was a weird one. From Banana. Here's a little vine shroom. And I think that's it. So I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, this is good. I can get some sleep early. I'll be around tomorrow. Tonight was one of those, again, kind of off nights, but at least Castlevania's done. I'm happy I did it. Happy that you could watch me complete the game for the first time, too. So that was like an extra bonus. Really, really, really rewarding, but I'm still just angry. Angry, sad, but also happy. It's a really weird concoction of emotions. So, some Killing Floor tomorrow, early, and then Saturday, maybe, I don't know, maybe I can attempt the Splatfest and something else as well. I wanted to do a little bit more with Zeld Master Mode. I wanted to try to sneak into Hyrule Castle and regret my decision. So that won't even be a long stream. But yeah, and then there's a Dead Cells update that I want to check out. And I definitely can think of a number of other things like Ever Oasis, etc. So that's me. If you want to watch the other streamers, twitch.tv/team/Vinesauce, please do. They are very, very good and we'll be working together for the charity stream. Dyer is live. He'll be getting the host after this, so you can always just hang out here and you can check out my auto hosts and see all the streamers, my mods, and yeah, it'll be good. So check out the stream next weekend, I should say, not this one, next one for the charity stream. And that's about it for announcements. If I have any other Red Vox announcements, I'll be sure to let you know soon. But at the moment, I can just say this. Here's one thing I can tell you. That new song that we delayed the album to record, it's almost done. And it might be maybe my favorite on the album. It's like, I think we only need to do a couple of other things. It's all recorded. It's now just a couple of mixing things, and it's really, really great. So it was worth it, I think, to delay the album because I'm a big fan. I think this is going to be a good indication of where we could go in the future, too. I don't know. It's just fun. We had a lot of fun with this one, and we did a lot of experimentation and just did crazy, weird shit with synthesizers and guitars. And vocals, a lot of vocal harmony stuff. Not a ton of harmonies, but a couple. Just experimenting with it and me trying different tones of my voice. I even get a little bit of Brian Wilson going in one part of the song. So I'm pretty happy about that. That might be why I like it so much, actually. So, yeah, it's good. I'm excited. Actually, there's a couple albums coming out that I'm excited for. Foo Fighters got one coming out. I hope it doesn't suck. I wanted to actually play a Foo Fighters song tonight. I don't know why, but I was kind of in the mood. And Queens of the Stone Age has an album coming out. I didn't really care for the single, but it's okay. The album should be good, though. Nine Inch Nails got that EP coming out. I wouldn't be surprised if there were plenty more. Tool has an album coming out for like 3 years now. Sorry, 10 years now. Maybe we'll eventually get that. But anyway, I'll stop talking. Have a great night, and catch you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, and thank you for the help with Castlevania 3. Everyone that helped. Joel, chat, everyone. Thank you.